Hello and welcome to my process video for Counterfeit Kit Challenge October Challenge 2, which is all about the balance of your colours. So you've got to use one colour, a lot of it, one a medium amount and one a little bit. And because my papers all have either some white or some cream or some black in, I decided to treat white, cream and black as bonus colours. So the colours I wind up choosing after going through all the papers that I still have left that I set aside for this challenge are pink, grey and the blue. So now that I've got my papers selected, I'm just working out my placement and then I start pulling out embellishments that are in the right colour and Project Life cards that are in the right colour to fill out the page and make the layout work. I was very fortunate that this Cobalt collection from Project Life, this card here, it had Believe in the right shade of blue and it was on a grey card and the word It was white, so it was the perfect card to use on this layout. And because I'm treating white as a bonus, it means I can add in a white resin flower from Delish Scraps Just Add Paper kit from last month, from September. I also add the grey resin flowers from that, and I can add some gauze, which gives me a bit more layer. Now I'm just colouring some Kazaz paper leaves with Close to My Heart Pacifica ink, and this was the perfect shade of blue for this layout. It worked perfectly with that blue polka dot paper from, is it from Schimmel or American Crafts Atlantic? I think it's from my Schimmel pad. I'm not sure. Now I'm colouring some Kazaz paper flowers with the very last of my light pink paint spray that I made, with the last dregs of some light pink paint that I don't have any of that shade anymore. So it's all gone. I'm just grabbing out some silver brads because I'm classing silver as grey for this to use as the centres of my flowers because they needed a centre. One of them tears, which is unfortunate, but I wind up only needing 3 flowers anyway, so that works well. I also discovered doing this layout, but it's not included in the video because I cropped it out, that the craft sheet that I've got, which isn't genuine, is actually porous. So my desk is now covered in ink and that have seeped through. Some of it's come off, but not all of it, so I'm quite disappointed. I'm just adding the layers now. I'm gluing everything down, and that little bit of gauze on the right is, you saw in my previous layout for this challenge that I actually cut a section out of the gauze I was using, so that I wound up with an L piece on my layout, so that's the scrap from that. Just I'm really glad that I used my Express-It double-sided tape to stick the photo down, because I repositioned it so many times, and if I'd used anything else, things would have torn. But the Express-It tape, it is, apologies, I just bumped the microphone. It is really great for when you need to reposition, but once you leave it down, things don't peel up. I live in Queensland, so it's very humid, and some of the really good brand name, well-known adhesives, things will fall off the page within 1 month or so because the heat and the humidity's gotten to the adhesive, but not with my Express-It tape. So I've just added a scrap of that polka dot paper at the bottom, and a couple of days later I'm not happy about that bit, and I wind up adding more title along the top of the page and some ink splats, and I remembered to record it, so it's on the end of this video for you. My clusters, I've used that blue beading wire half flowers that I made, as well as the paper leaves and flowers and the resin flowers from Delish Scraps. And I'm quite happy with the fact that it's not really busy, but it's still pretty and it feels happy. I decide to just put the month and the year that we got the keys to the house as my title, and then now here I am 2 days later adding more title because I left it on the table, and every time I walk past it I'd think, do I want to add more? that's okay. I'm allowed to add more. We're all allowed to add more if we want to. Sometimes months later I'll add more to a layout because I just feel like I need to. So I am quite happy with the results of this layout, though I do realise it is actually a little bit similar to my previous layout for this challenge. Just something about that format really worked for me. I really enjoyed the finished product. Now I'm just adding those black insplats. So there is my finished layout after 3 changes. Thank you for watching.